Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another season of living on $100 here in Barcelona, Spain. For anybody that's new here, hasn't seen prior seasons in any of the other countries we've done this in, there are 3 rules that we need to follow, and the first one is pretty self-explanatory. We only get $100. We are only allowed to spend $100 here, and we need to see how long we can make that last. But the second rule says that we are allowed to earn more money. We're allowed to hustle, we're allowed to grind, we're allowed to do whatever it takes to be able to extend our stay here longer. With one caveat. I cannot use any of my existing internet clout to be able to help me with that. I can't go to you YouTube people and ask you to send me money on Patreon. I can't go to my TikTok account. I need to use this in ways that you could do this too, so that if you came to Barcelona right now, you could make money in the same way that I am. And the third rule is that I cannot shop in the same place more than once. This is mostly for you guys, but if I go to McDonald's right now to get a super cheap hamburger, I cannot go to any McDonald's anywhere else in Barcelona for the rest of the challenge. I need to keep finding new and exciting deals for you guys. Otherwise, I would just keep going to the same grocery store, buying expired bread, and that's what I would live on for my entire stay here. That's not that interesting. At the end, after we've spent all of our money, we are going to rank Barcelona on a list against all of the other cities that we've done this in. We've done this in London, Istanbul, Beirut, and we're gonna see how affordable it is compared to these other big cities. One of the things that I've learned that I need to be really careful for is apparently there is an epidemic of thieves here in Barcelona where people will just come up and they'll grab your phone out of your hand and they'll drive off. Clearly, I am filming on a phone out in the open, so I need to be really careful not to get my cell phone nabbed. I do have spare cell phones, but this one's the one with the footage on it, this one's the one with the cool cameras. This one's not as good, so if this phone gets nabbed, the series basically ends. That would suck. I'm definitely getting some New York City kind of vibes. They have scaffolding everywhere. I'm grateful that it's warm here though. London was getting real cold. This looks like a good enough place for us to sit down and do some work. I feel like our first priority should be earning money because we are not going to last very long if this is all the money that we have. So we need to start bringing some money in. And we are going to do that today with a wonderful website called Reddit. Reddit is fantastic. I love them so much. But the subreddit that we are interested in right now is called r/slave labor. This is a place where you can go up there and you can offer services for incredibly cheap prices, which is great for us because we need money fast. I'm not sure what services I'm able to provide though. So we need to think about what I can do for people that they would pay like $5 for. The only stipulation for this kind of work is that I'm not allowed to do programming because that's kind of what I went to college for. I'm good at it, but not all of you guys are. If you guys came to Barcelona right now, you wouldn't be able to just go start freelance programming. And if I'm being honest, if I wanted to do programming, I could make a living doing that. This challenge would never end, so it wouldn't even be fun. So no programming. There are 3 services I think I'm gonna try to advertise on this subreddit. The first of which is TikTok algorithm help. I'm gonna try to help people figure out how to get their TikTok to blow up. That's something that I have experience with. You guys could probably figure something like that out too. So we're gonna make a post advertising TikTok help. I do photography, so I'm gonna offer to do like photo editing. I don't think anybody's gonna pay me for that because it's pretty easy to do, but we're gonna try it. And the last thing I'm gonna offer is mechanic help. Back when I lived in America, living in my car, I got really good at like getting inside my engine and fixing things. So I'm gonna offer people they'll send me a video and I'll try to figure out what's wrong with it and help them diagnose their problem. You can see that we have the 3 Reddit posts right here, here, and here. I'm not sure how long these are gonna take. I'm not sure if we're gonna get any hits, but we've got these up. We're gonna let them saturate, and then if we're able to make money with this, that's great, but this might take some time. Let's go ahead and do a supermarket, see what kind of prices they have. Check this out, we can get a ham and cheese sandwich for like $1. Yeah, do that. I don't really look at the prices of canned foods that often because I don't have like bowls or silverware or anything, but look at this, like a can of olives costs more than a ham and cheese sandwich, and this has meat in it. Canned food is not cheap. Okay, yeah, so I guess we can get these olives for... Still, this is almost the same price as a full sandwich. I guess we need to compare calorie counts to find out if it's a good deal. Okay, so this is $1.20 for a small one or $1.40 for a large one, so this is definitely a better value. Yeah. Card, please. This was $2.43 for the sandwich and the drink, $2.43. You'll notice I intentionally went to a no-name brand supermarket to get this stuff because I want to be able to save the really cheap grocery stores for later on in the season. Because remember, rule number 3 says that I can never shop at that place or any of its affiliated places again. So I need to be conservative with the shops I shop at. This is honestly a surprisingly high quality sandwich. It's got meat, cheese, mayonnaise. The bread is really soft. I'm happy with this. It tastes like a tuna fish sandwich, kind of, but it's not tuna fish. I regret getting that really big drink because now I need to go to the bathroom and I don't see any places that have public restrooms. So we might need to get creative here. You guys might notice that the quality of this video is better than any of the previous videos. I'm filming this in 4K and the stabilization seems to be working really well. So as long as I can find good Wi-Fi to upload this, I think I'm going to continue uploading in 4K. That's been the problem so far, is that all of the places I go to have really trash Wi-Fi, so 1080p takes like 2 hours to upload. Let's see how long this one does. I think if I want to find a public restroom, I need to find big stores. I don't think small little shops like this will have them. Like, I'm sure cafes have public restrooms. You just need to buy something first, and that kind of defeats the purpose. So I think I have a plan. I think this Starbucks is going to do it for us. We're going to sneak into the Starbucks. We're going to pretend to be a customer. We're going to like mosey on in, and we're just going to like slowly find our way to the bathroom. And if we need to, we might like take a cup out of the trash can to pretend like we were a customer, and then they'll give us the key if it's got one of those punch codes. Okay, we're going to sit here on our phone for a little bit, and we're going to seem like we have a purpose here. In hindsight, I might have been overthinking how difficult it was to use a public bathroom here. That is not the case in Istanbul. In Istanbul, they will like monitor the bathroom, or they'll like have the punch code that you need to, they want you to be a customer. But apparently here in at least Starbucks in Spain, you can use the bathroom. That's good to know. I love how wide the sidewalks are here. It makes walking around just wonderfully pleasant. Like, look at this. They've got hot scotch, and they've got, this place was made for pedestrians. I'm in Barcelona, Spain right now, filming the next season for YouTube. But I'm a little bit worried. I just watched a bird kill another bird. Oh my God. Like, I'm literally sitting here trying to film, and I did not know birds were cannibals, because that thing is just going to town. Oh my God. Cannibalistic birds aside, I'm in Barcelona right now, trying to film the next season for YouTube. But I'm a little bit worried because I went on TikTok this morning, and apparently there's an epidemic of thieves that will go and they'll just like grab phone out of tourist's hand and they'll drive off. I make a full-time living on this phone right here, so if this phone gets stolen, I'm fucked. Speaking of, if there was a place that somebody was gonna go phone snatch, I imagine it'd be a place like this, where there's lots of people around, lots of birds, hard to like chase somebody down. God, there are so many birds. I think the seagull was actually doing this town a favor. It is getting late, so we should probably find a place to sleep tonight. If this is the first video of mine you're watching, then I'm gonna fill you in on how this works. There is an app called Hostel World. It's fantastic, it works everywhere I've traveled, and it gives you the cheapest places to sleep. You don't wanna be sleeping in hotels, you wanna be sleeping in hostels. A hostel is like a hotel room with 20 plus roommates. It's really cheap. You get the same amenities, you'll have bathrooms and showers and all of that stuff, except you have to share it with lots of people. So that brings the price down, but it doesn't have the same privacy that hotel rooms do. We're gonna sort by the lowest price, obviously. Okay, so we can see that the hostels are going for about $11, $12 a night. But check this out right here, St. Christopher's in Barcelona. This is the same place that we were staying at, or the same brand that we were staying at in England. So I know that if it's $12 here, we can book on their website. It'll still be $12, except we'll get free breakfast tomorrow. So we did find a hostel for tonight for $12 that comes with free breakfast. So that takes care of our meal for tomorrow and saves us like €5. We need to have a conversation. The city is such a fucking scam. Apparently there is a $4 tax on everywhere that you stay. So the hostel, that wasn't $12, that was $16. $4 tax across the board just to be able to spend the night in a place. So that means that if you have a $10 hostel, you're actually paying $14. That is a 40% tax. 40% tax. Stay away from Barcelona, holy shit. That means with lunch and with the hostel, we have almost spent $20 in the first day. $20 in the first day here in Barcelona because of that stupid fucking tax. And we still need to get dinner. Let's go talk about food. We are not gonna be shopping for food at a local grocery store like we typically would, because we are gonna be using this app right here called Too Good To Go. Essentially, lots of the restaurants around the city, they have lots of food left over at the end of the night that they still wanna sell, but they know that they can't sell it at full price because it's basically the end of the day. So what they do is they package all of their leftover stuff up and they put it on this app. And we are able to get like a full meal for super cheap. The thing is, we just don't know what we're gonna be getting. It's like a surprise bag. Do we want Dunkin' Donuts? That's €3. That's €4. €4 is like $4. That's actually not that cheap. Is there a way to sort by lowest price? Meals. Yeah, let's do a full meal. A bakery for €3. Yes. Let's reserve one of these. Reserve. Yes. We can't actually pick our food up until later today. We just reserved it. So we've got to wait at least 2 hours before we can head over there and grab our little surprise bag. I'm not even gonna lie, this might be the prettiest place I've gone to. Like, honestly, this is just gorgeous. I found food. We are going to try some sour candy here. The clerk says this is the sourest candy they have. It's done by weight. This was $2.16. And you guys know that I just have a fixation with sour food. Oh my God, this is fantastic. Oh, great. $2.16 is pretty expensive though, so, Oh, it's fantastic. I think I might get more of this later when the season's over. I ripped up the top of my mouth and my tongue with that candy. Great though. It is 7 o'clock though, which means we can go get our food that we ordered earlier. Let's go find out what's in our surprise bag. This city goes hard. There are so many people in this city. It's kind of crazy. Here we are. I believe this is where we pick up our mystery bag. Oh my God, so much food. All of this is $3.40. Let me open this up for you. This is a sugar scone. This is a really big baguette. This is a ham and cheese sandwich. We have a jelly-filled croissant. We have a cheese croissant, and we have like a little sugar donut. $3.40 for all of this. Oh my God. So now you guys are gonna watch me try all of this food. The one with sugar on top has chocolate in the middle. It's like a pudding. Next up, jelly croissant. Really good. Could have used more jelly. Ham and cheese sandwich up next. Apparently all of this used to be a $15 value before he discounted it. It's fine. Next up is the sugar thing. It reminds me of a carnival. Then I'm just gonna eat the baguette on my way home. This is a really long baguette. Because of rule number 3, we're not allowed to shop at that particular bakery again, but we can keep using the app to keep getting great deals on full meals. Rule number 3 is probably not gonna be that difficult now that I know about this app. Now let's go pick up a drink. $1.85. This was $2.10. We have like $74 left. That means that on average, this is costing us $26 a day. That is definitely the most expensive place we've visited so far. And I haven't heard back from any of our Reddit posts, so we haven't made any money today either. Ooh, this season is not gonna last very long. Unless tomorrow doing our affiliate marketing thing, we're able to just make a bunch of money. This is probably gonna be done by day 4. If you guys wanna see what happened yesterday, how we got to Barcelona, click this card right here. And if you guys wanna see what happens tomorrow, click this one right here.